Всем привет, дорогие друзья, и мы продолжаем проходить диско Elysium. Так, нам нужно найти... Нужно снять тело. Нужно... Дверь закрыта на замок. Объявление до 13:00. Вход на кухню только для персонала. Я понял, значит, здесь у нас кухня. Здесь у нас кухня. Так, и где у нас выход? Я полагаю, где-то здесь должен быть. Ну, видимо, нет. Так, а парень этот все лежит, спит. Пьяненький. А, ну вот здесь вот выход, да. Так, это мы можем поболтать. Нет, это наша мысль. Погоди, а куда она пропала? Вот здесь она есть. Час. Время дерябнуть, типа прибухнуть.
Sweet Lord, a whole hour. And you haven't thought about the rum and lemonade in all that time. You've truly extinguished all trace of yourself.
Кажется, пьянство не доводит меня до добра. Ну, в принципе, вот это самый правильный вариант.
Maybe you haven't turned out well for your drinking. Have you thought about that? Get a goddamn rum and lemonade into yourself, boy. Or better yet, lick that stain off the counter.
Ой, фу, не, я слизывать не буду, это ужасно. Слизнуть, но чуть-чуть, не слизывать, не слизывать мы точно не будем. Прикольно он сказал, говорит, может, это ты не доводишь пьянство до добра. То есть не пьянство не доводит меня до добра, а я не довожу пьянство до добра. Как-то так.
Happened, man? You used to be cool. Go get your boring normal person drink then.
Да все, мы не будем пить. Я сел за руль. Надерись и соберись. Не знаю, это обязательно нам или нет. Спойте под караоке. Найдите спиртное и выпейте. Ужасное похмелье. Нужно хоть немного похмелиться. Найдите бутылку спиртного, возьмите ее в руки. И да свершится чудо. Ну, типа похмелиться, окей. Но вообще, мне кажется, не стоит. Я сам по жизни небольшой любитель выпивки, да, там напиваться так вообще не напиваюсь. Поэтому в игре я тоже не буду пить. Ну, если можно, конечно, не пить. Ну или давай, опохмелиться, окей, если ему надо.
Do I have a shaker in my hand? Is this a shaker?
He sounds irritated. And it's not a shaker. It's nothing. He's holding nothing.
Am I wearing a little bow tie? Am I wearing a bow tie and doing this? Am I smiling? Do you see me smiling and shaking my little shaker? No. Do you know why?
Да знаю я, да, он не бармен.
That's right. I'm the cafeteria manager.
Play it calm. This man needs to understand you need a drink to help the community deal with police stuff.
Мое топливо спирт. Если хотите, чтобы я разобрался с делом, заливайте алкоголь мне в рот.
Oh, well, in that case, let me pour you a nice, big, refreshing marinella. Do you want that out of a glass or a pineapple?
Табакал сойдет. Ну, вообще, да, понятное дело, что он меня просто дразнит.
Don't be an imbecile. I'm not going to serve you a marinella. I have work to do and broken things to fix. If that was all, I'd like to return to it.
Давайте потом споем в караоке. Все, давайте не будем херней страдать. Не надо нам ничего пить, и не надо нам ничего петь. Мы идем заниматься делом. Если вы хотите сделать что-то в тайне от лейтенанта Кицураги, улизните, пока он спит. Буду иметь в виду. Не знал, что у нас есть такая опция. То есть мы будем спать, он будет спать, и мы сможем улизнуть, пока он спит. Хм. Тачка заполнена тающим снегом.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
Садовница.
We don't see a lot of police around here. That's all.
Мгм. У меня
Of
есть
course.
несколько вопросов.
What can I help you with? Me? I am just a gardener.
Ну, наверное, садит. Занимается садом, очевидно.
I am working. I have a greenhouse in the yard there. I've been trying to get some work done.
There's discomfort. She stops mid-sentence.
As you probably know, there's a corpse hanging from a tree there. It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks.
Окей.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
Thank you. My head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale. Of course. Where to?
Север-восток.
It's there. In the yard, right through the hole in the fence.
Я понял.
No problem.
Всё.
Of course.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
Ну, кстати, да.
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
Хорошо, спасибо. А что здесь у нас? Долой мусоров. Название улицы разобрать невозможно. Так, ну нам нужно вообще-то на север, а не сюда. Ну, как бы нам туда, наверх, да? Ну, сюда посмотреть тоже, в общем-то, интересно. Товары из грузовика хаотично разбросаны вокруг. Закрыты на зиму. Используйте главный вход. Так, ладно, ребята, отправимся на север. Хотя тут так интересно, реально, столько всего, какие-то автомобили, персонажи.
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
From another planet. Hey there. It's the jam, my man.
Затор. Ну, я знаю, что такое затор.
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating. All around clusterfuck.
Антистачники, это что такое? Кто это такие?
Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days. Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes and mazout.
Mazout is an antiquated term for heavy fuel oils. This man has a barely suppressed performative streak, or he just likes unusual words, or both.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
Behind the laugh, however, a touch.
So tell me, what do you need? He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries. And their
Ask for his conclusion.
a sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
Ну, то есть, видите, да, эти водители здесь стоят уже в пробке как минимум неделю. И труп тоже висит на дереве неделю. То есть, появился он примерно в то время, когда сюда приехали дальнобойщики.
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Time to arrest him.
Шутничок.
Relax. He's merely joking.
Can't even get a few jokes past you, my man. I've got another haul of found cargo. Mostly sporting goods, tracksuits, and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grad in the Occident, though we've been making headway in the Il-Moran market lately.
Тренировочный костюм. А зачем мне тренировочный костюм?
This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
Можем листать вот так вот.
A motor lorry, also called a camion, on Caillou and neighboring islands. This one looks roughed up enough to be some sort of found rust bucket. Maybe the A6.
Значит, старый грузовик у него.
Good eye, my man. Yup, she's an old one, but reliable. Me and her spent a long time together.
There it is again. A little touch of sadness beneath his cool. He thinks he's spent too long in this lorry. The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Эмпатия. Что ты видишь в его глазах? Низкие шансы. Ха. Это белая проверка, ее можно будет выбрать снова. Давай сначала узнаем у него про забастовку.
It's like whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands, no way in or out. Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
Ah, yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
He doesn't blame them, but he's not on their side. That's for sure.
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do. Us lorry drivers, camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really. Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing. Huh? Oh. No, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for unfinished work. The bosses, man. Makes sense. It sucks is what it does.
Давай попробуем. Не знаю, что это такое.
Ease into it. Don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter.
что-то личное можно у него выведать, судя по всему. То есть я могу у него задать вопрос такой личный. Погоди, но вот у нас неудача произошла, но при этом мы можем задать вопрос все равно. Почему? Почему и зачем тогда, если мы неудача у нас? Не совсем понятно.
I'm okay, man. Just the jams got me down. The fumes, the chemical rainbows, the tarpaulin stretched on the frames and the dull engines off.
Maybe the full-on direct approach wasn't correct. Damn, it's tricky business looking into someone's eyes and not doing it wrong.
Ну да. Что ж, ладно, товарищ. Поболтали с ним нормально. Думаю, еще попозже с ним пообщаемся. Я так понимаю, никуда он не уедет в ближайшее время. Какая-то машина.
Stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine, that toy from Oblivion. The Caprice Canema motor carriage.
Ну да, то, что меня разбудило.
In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Ну да, он просто стоит, знаете, так как-то коряво, как будто бы автомобиль куда-то врезался, я не знаю.
The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Лейтенант.
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Это он приехал, его машина. Я понял. Огнеходцу.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Of course. What is the number, officer?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Так, это мы сейчас ей позвоним.
Hold on, officer.
Ну, похоже, что да. Сейчас мы с ней будем общаться по телефону. Походу, не дозвонились.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone.
Just wait. Relax.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you.
Сильвия Малаика.
Yes, hello?
Походу, Сильвия вот та вот была наверху, мне так кажется.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
You can hear resentment in her tone. She's not thrilled to be talking to you again.
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Интересно.
Why not?
А, ну да, она же ушла из-за Гарта, который хотел там ее на свидание сводить или типа того.
Maybe, I don't know. I just know I have to take some time off right now. No, not me. What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the Union already knew about the court. No one calls the police. The Union would get angry. You know, what the Union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Я понял.
Garbage.
Ну да, странно, то есть они не звонили в полицию, потому что думали, что профсоюз уже знает об этом. То есть здесь профсоюз, типа, это главный закон. Просто он неделю провисел, да? Надавить. Да ладно, не будем давить. Зачем? Я не думаю, что есть смысл на нее давить.
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto policed by the dock workers union.
Words are not necessary to feel the lieutenant's discontent for the situation.
I don't know what to tell you, officer. I didn't call you because I didn't want to get in trouble with the others. With the Union. I'm sorry about that. No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires.
Провода сдают на металл? Нифига себе.
People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
Профсоюзным телефоном или тем, что на берегу?
So the Union has a phone, and there's one further down the coast. Got it.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Yeah, go on. I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Ха. Так, эмпатия.
Yes, you have obviously done something to upset her at the Whirling in Rags when she was still working there.
I'm not mad, it's just... You were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skewer thing happened. It just made me want to quit.
Поморник? Что это такое?
The stuffed bird, the great skewer.
А,
You threw
чучело.
it against the wall while screaming, "Fuck that bird," and laughing like a maniac.
Хохотали как сумасшедшие, швырнули его в стену. То есть это я его оторвал. Я его оторвал, швырнул, поэтому бармен, ну не бармен, кафетерник, да, как он себя там назвал. Поэтому он такой злой на меня, блин, потому что это я эту птицу оторвал, швырнул об стену.
I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there.
Блядская птица, это заслужила.
Didn't seem like you had fun doing it, though.
Ну да.
Yes, obviously. You were the worst client I'd ever seen. And I had seen
Okay.
so many assholes in this place. I've had sailors fighting, union guys grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months. But you... Well, you were worse than all of them. Honestly, you were getting borderline aggressive. Even about little things like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of those songs you kept listening to on repeat. No more. I hate it now. We Go On by the O.O. I can't listen to it anymore. You've turned it into a parody. To hell with that song. Then there was your room. Your project. An experiment to see how bad it can get in there.
Эксперимент, в рамках которого вы пытались установить, насколько можно все засрать.
I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let me. Threatened to make me understand. I had no idea what you meant, and I don't want to know. And then screamed something about how you're a piece of shit human being, and why does anyone even let you work as a policeman? That you'd fire yourself, but you can't even do that. And then I had to deal with your toilet, the one you clogged with police documents, causing water damage downstairs in the kitchen. I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers, threatening to sing karaoke, threatening to kill yourself. The ones I had to wrench out of your toilet. Damn it, I don't remember what I did to your damn papers. I don't remember every little thing I do. Especially when there's a hurricane loose. It's your fault for losing them, not mine.
Something in you wants to immediately forget about this, as if there was a reason you threw them away.
No, you really weren't. You were simply the worst.
Ну, я уверен, наш герой не хотел такой дичи творить. Ну да, сейчас еще предстоит выяснить, почему он такое творил.
God, I knew I shouldn't have brought it up. Just try not to call me again, and let's pretend it never happened.
Окей, не буду.
Wait, really? No, this is absolutely not true. I like Guard. I really do. No, I was actually flattered. I've always liked him. It was just bad timing. With the corpse and all that.
There's a pause. You can almost see her on the other side. The telephone cord coiled around her index.
I didn't know what to say to him later. Then you came and destroyed the place. So I left without explaining. I should have told him maybe.
Могу ему сказать? Почему бы и нет?
Okay, but please don't mess it up. Please don't take out your gun or something.
Да без проблем.
All sorts of things. From disco, rock too. So much disco and rock. Which one would that be?
Грустно.
Sad? I think the one you mean is the smallest church in Saint-Saëns. Butchered that right up.
Interesting. You still have to find it, however. You hear a sigh of relief on the other end of the radio. Wordless, the call breaks. Then, the already familiar voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer? Just a second, officer.
Да, нужно связаться с нашим участком, сообщить о том, что мы утеряли наше удостоверение, как нам говорил наш напарник.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st, come in, over.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard. The man uses relay code. You got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over. 10-18, state your message, sir.
Жуль Пидье. Мне остро требуется финансовая помощь.
Ten-9, over. 10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Is it him? What does he want?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
Возможно, нам не стоило этого докладывать, конечно. Не знаю.
Who lost his badge?
Ху-ху-ху-ху-ху.
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
О, мы узнали наше имя. Дик Маллен. Сраный.
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge.
Я понял. Ну ладно. Значит, не наше это имя.
Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Ten-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Капитан Трезвость, ну конечно.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun too. Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is.
Ну да, мы не знаем, где он.
Okay, it's gone. Your gun is most definitely gone.
Don't sweat it, Bratan. You don't need a gun to have fun. We can still have fun. It's not all over.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Ну, попробуем убедить. Почему бы и нет?
Lying over the phone, it's easy. Just say it like it's the truth. And
He says he didn't.
Thank God for that. That would have been a nightmare. I don't even want to imagine the poor prick who has to relay that kind of news to the captain. Losing his badge is bad enough. Tell him to find it and fast. We can't have some gangbanger running around with it.
We're all glad to hear you've not lost your gun, officer. You need further assistance? Over.
Если честно, я пистолет потерял, можно признаться. Нет, мы не будем признаваться. Мы его попробуем найти потом. Попросим финансовую помощь.
10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
What does he want now?
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Alright, that's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over.
Для расследования в высшей степени критично, чтобы мне выделили денег. Можно так вот попросить высокопарными речами.
He says it's important to the case.
He isn't getting a red cent.
Да
You
иди
can
ты
tell
в
him that.
задницу, Жан Викмар.
Request denied, sir. Over.
Ладно, ладно.
Anything else, sir? Over.
Давай попробуем второй вариант.
Okay, 10-4, sir.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through. Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone.
Там он не один, это
10-4,
очевидно.
sir. I'm not hearing your question.
Вот, кстати, нормальный вариант. Впредь обращайся ко мне по полному имени. Неплохой вариант.
10-9, repeat message. I didn't get that, sir. Over.
Не знаю, оба варианта такие странные.
What? What is it? What can he possibly still want from us?
He seems intoxicated and keeps asking me to call him by his name.
Mullen's drunk and emotionally aggressive. That's new.
Маллен, вот, значит, это наше имя Маллен.
Wrap it up. Don't indulge in his drunken antics.
Так, ладно, закругляемся, я думаю, да, здесь? Ну, просто такие вопросы задавать, мне кажется, как-то немного странно. Ну, в принципе, можно. Почему бы и нет?
What? What is it?
He wants to verify.
But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacholian
Я
Cavalry
понял, нам
Force.
никто не поможет.
Tell him to stop
Ладно.
wasting time.
What
Всё,
do you
до
need,
свидания,
sir?
короче.
Over. Understood, sir. Over. Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
18 kilometers to the south, in the 41st Precinct's relay booth, a small crowd has gathered around Communication Officer Jules Oldboy Pidier, around a dozen cops. The small room is filled with cigarette smoke, abuzz with laughter, when Officer Judith Minot enters. Her left arm is in bandages, and her hair trimmed short.
What is going on here? Did something happen?
What happened is my partner made contact, and it's not good. He's lost his badge. He seemed confused, delirious even.
Mac, the torso Torson, is finger-fucking his fist, laughing hoarsely and apparently telling some dirty story to his partner, Chester McLean.
Yeah, Mullen was fucked, all right. Sounded fucking drunk to me.
Yeah, Mac's right. This was some gnarly shit there. I mean, before he started begging for money, it was...
Enough! None of this is funny. It's fucking sad. That's what it is. He's a cop. He's one of us, goddamn this.
Ну, кстати, вот сейчас, по ихней реакции, я понимаю, что мои выборы имели значение. То есть я мог бы не просить денег, я мог бы не задавать тупых вопросов, и ее реакция была бы другая в офисе. Ну и отношение ко мне, получается, тоже. То есть реально стоит думать о том, какие варианты диалога я выбираю. Это действительно, ну, имеет значение, я так думаю.
We must help him.
Yeah? How do you fucking plan to do that, huh? Get him off the drink? Go jogging with him in the morning and get him on carrot juice? He's a lost man.
I just know we can't give up on him when he's at his weakest. He wouldn't.
Mac, man the door. You know what he told me? I don't want to get better. I want to get worse. Those were his words. This shit does not leave this room. Not a word of this to the captain. Or anyone else. We'll give him a couple of days to pull his shit together.
I guess I can hold off the report for a few days.
Good. Okay, everybody. Nothing but a prank call here. We all got our laughs. Now get back to work.
Far north, on the other side of the motorway, the officer quietly hunches with his hand in the motor carriage.
Так, все, мы закончили с ними на общение. Ну, продолжаем осматривать машину.
A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
Ну, нам вроде пока ничего не надо, поэтому пока мы брать ничего не будем.
Slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook. The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm. As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Translation: we're not going anywhere right now. Alternative translation: don't even think you can drive my MC.
Так, а это что такое? Какой-то мостик или лавочка. В результате какого-то сильного тектонического воздействия тротуар треснул, словно яичная скорлупа.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Хорошо. Так, еще какие-то люди. Идем пообщаемся. Так, а мы сейчас так к ним легко не пройдем. Ладно, я так смотрю, здесь очень много с кем можно общаться и очень долго. Давайте пока что направимся к телу. Ну, интересно все-таки посмотреть, что там за тело, в каком оно состоянии, снимем его и обследуем его. И потом будем уже все остальное исследовать. Внутри бутылки их можно было бы собрать. Будь у тебя пакет. Так, а нам, по идее, да, сюда нужно будет пройти. Рю де Сен-Гислен 8Б. Адрес, очевидно. Какой-то мальчик кидает, я не знаю, камни или что он делает. Швыряет камни в труп. Капец. Пацан, иди домой.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Гремлин. Изысканно уродлив.
Right in the dick, Kuno! Get him right in the dick!
Прямо в хер ему, говорит, попади.
Love it in the dick.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body. They pay you no heed or pretend not to notice you.
Shit himself?
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno is not a gardener. The fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us Kuno. He says we're fucking each other.
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces. You will see.
The language these kids are using, pure unfettered id. There will be no reasoning with those creatures.
Ну, короче, с ними ни о чем невозможно договориться и невозможно ничего...
Entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
Я понял, какие-то малообразованные ублюдки.
Irregular speech patterns, overconfidence. Could this kid be on drugs? This warrants further investigation into this Kuno.
Shitload pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno. Pig's choking. He's totally choking.
Капец, а где она, слышь? Я бы уже ее сюда вызвал. Такие вещи тут наговаривать на нас, а?
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
The usual being, have you seen anything out of the ordinary? Or have you seen anything suspicious?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
Looks like you're a faggoty now, whatever that means. The suspicious question doesn't really work in antagonistic situations.
Ну да.
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy.
Короче, я
You
понял,
ain't
ладно,
Kuno.
все,
Kuno
смысла нету
wasn't
с ними
even in
общаться.
mayonnaise. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional. I don't know. Some fucking Mesk or I don't know. Some other place.
Night City?
Kuno was in fucking Night City.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel.
Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant.
Thanks, Kuno. That's one name you can now cross off the list.
You're testing Kuno's patience.
Get lost.
Блин, Куна, иди сюда. Пообщаемся с тобой поближе.
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it? Yeah, whatever. Kuno does...
Я понял. Воняет протухшим мясом и скисшим молоком, разлагающейся человеческой плотью. Буква «Р» украшена короной, ниже надпись на ленте «Свет над погружением». Это логотип муниципалитета Ревашоля. Я так понимаю, Ревашоль — это город, в котором мы находимся. Давайте попробуем пообщаться с Куна. Это Куно, а это
Kuno, the
Куна.
pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think. Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in. I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
Давай вали отсюда.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
You don't want to fuck with me. I got my hands bloody. I'm not here, pig. You're not seeing this.
You can still see the top of her hat from behind.
Не хочет убегать. Ладно, фиг с ней.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. Maybe more than 12. No. 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud.
8 пар ботинок здесь были, да?
1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 46.
Ну, рабочий, да? Какой-то, наверное, дальнобойщик.
2. Standard
Либо
work
с
boot.
профсоюза.
Steel reinforced toes. Number 44.
46-й, 44-й.
3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes. 4. Standard work boot. Number 45 or 46. You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The cold must have preserved them. 5. Another standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. 6. An aberration. Light as air. Even pace. Same make of boot, but number 41.
Возможно, да, скорее всего, это женский след. Мне так кажется.
Impossible to tell. Could also have been an
Ну или
adolescent.
подросток, да.
The gait is undeveloped. You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it, and the tracks burn in the middle of it, in a strange, beautiful way. 7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot. Number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds
Более
200
200 килограмм, нифига себе.
8.
Какой-то
And yet another
жердяй.
standard work boot. Number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother.
Правая подошва изношенная. Так, ну из всех этих анализов я особо ничего не узнал. То как почти все это рабочие ботинки мужские. Одна пара ботинок это либо женщина, либо подросток 41 размера. А один толстяк был 200 килограмм. И один чувак, у которого изношенный правый ботинок.
How many?
400 миллионов.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20. I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary? A woman or a kid? Understood. Anything else? 200? Could it be the combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be dead man.
Может быть, да. Вполне возможно.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Может, это был великан-то, нет. Один из них нес его на себе. Ну, крайняя степень ожирения тоже маловероятна. Но я думаю, если мы такого человека найдем, мы его легко отличим, да. Мы сразу увидим, что да, этот парень 200 кг, но мне кажется, нет, это слишком много. С таким весом, наверное, по улице не погуляют. Хотя я не уверен.
Possibly, yes.
But why?
Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows.
Я думаю, да, скорее всего, если его несли, значит, он был уже без сознания, либо он уже был мертв.
Even easier to carry on a stretcher, or between two men. Anyway, it's for future consideration. What else can you see? Interesting. Let's name it the old soul. Someone operating a workbench with a pedal, like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
He regrets it the moment he says it.
Почему? Ну, да, он сожалеет, потому что он сказал о каком-то барабанщике.
A drummer only uses the right foot for the kick drum.
Ну да.
You're right, it's stupid. Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
Ну, логично. Кстати, да, это может быть какой-то один из водителей-дальнобойщиков.
He doesn't seem to hear you, looking south toward the traffic jam instead. The machines are silent. The engines are all turned off.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no? A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last one day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Ну да, они вот так вот выстроились перед ним, получается.
Indeed, they all stood in a row here and looked at the tree. Yes, everything fits so well. Carried him over, hoisted him up, watched him hang. This is easy. Isn't it strange to have your assumptions confirmed like this? This is what someone whispering suggestions in your ear would like you to feel.
Ха. Твои предположения сбываются, подтверждаются, точнее. Тот, кто тебе их внушает, именно на это и рассчитывает, ну, на то, что ты будешь наслаждаться чувством, что твои предположения подтверждаются. Ну, как бы игра нам намекает на то, что, возможно, здесь не все так просто.
The lieutenant is saying something, but you can't hear it. Suddenly, it seems like your tie is alive again, whispering, no, screaming into your ear.
What? Withhold being content? What are you? Mild to moderately disabled? That doesn't feel like something you should do. Live a little. Everything on the damn crime scene fits like a glove. You should get shit-faced on this damn crime scene.
Я понял. Наш кошмарный галстук так и старается нас уговорить. Вернуться обратно и пьянствовать. Все, мы работу сделали, мы все разгадали. Идем пьянствовать.
He wants to have fun without alcohol. That won't be fun. That'll be boring and sad.
Detective?
Можно сказать, все сходится, надо отпраздновать.
The lieutenant looks at you curiously. A beat passes in silence. The wind blowing, the cargo belt squeaking. The lieutenant doesn't understand what's happening right now. You're twisting at your tie, looking sweaty even by your standards. He needs to say something.
I agree. Our assumptions could be wrong. Better not to have them confirmed just yet. Do you see anything else?
Но пока что я больше ничего не вижу. Построенная для детей лестница сильно шатается, но забраться по ней можно.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
Ну еще бы оно не воняло, неделю висит, хотя, если на улице мороз, я думаю, оно не должно сильно так прям вонять. Да не, я думаю, мы пробовать не будем, потому что в противном случае, я думаю, мы просто блеванем. Но можно попробовать, посмотреть, что будет. Давай посмотрим.
It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected, more fever than odor.
Выплеснуть все из себя. Давай выплеснем. Проблеву. Блеванем, да? Ну да. Как раз и алкоголь весь выйдет. Сразу протрезвеем.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
Keep it. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head. Sure you do. You just threw up a lot. If you can handle the headache, some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor. I can't handle the headache. That young woman, the gardener, mentioned she used salts for the smell.
Можно у нее
взять. If she
взять.
doesn't have any, there might be some in the fruit store nearby.
Окей,
Acquiring
узнаем.
ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Не понял. Сложность белой проверки изменится? Что такое белая проверка? Это вот такого, я понял. Ну, короче, вот такие вот варианты выбора, у которых фон такой вот светлый. Ну, не белый, бежевый. Ну, ладно.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
Я уже блеванул. Это... Кто-то пытается выращивать травы в теплице. Какой-то ящик. О, монетки. Магний. Подъемный механизм ржавеет уже не первый год.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite. It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old
Давай
shack.
попробуем. Я думаю,
Because
не
it's nice
удастся.
and orderly, well-laid pallets, easy on the eyes. Rhythmic pattern calms your mind. Mammals like this stuff. No, there's more to this. You get this strange feeling. Hard to say. It's gone now. Feelings pass, you see. especially the small ones.
Что-то здесь есть, да, но мы не можем сейчас здесь ничего увидеть. Я так понимаю, нужно будет здесь отковырять дверь и залезть, посмотреть. Но пока что мы этого сделать не можем. Так, погоди, а куда ты идешь? Здесь мы не пройдем никак? Судя по всему, нет. Судя по всему, нет. Так, ну здесь, похоже, все. Труп мы нашли. А, ну мы можем попытаться его снять, наверное, нет? Или не можем?
There he still is, looking right through you.
Так, ладно. Ну, походу, снять... А, нам нужно инструменты пойти взять, ну да. Прямо в ёбыч, говорит.
The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still. The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
Trash, food waste from the cafeteria. They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too. We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage, or we could ask for a key from the manager of the whirling in rags. He probably has one.
Да лучше ключи взять, зачем нам ломать замок?
This is better than the pry bar idea.
Ну, нам нужно найти управляющего. Так, ладно, ну час уже мы прошел. Тело мы исследовали. Дальше мы пойдем искать управляющего. Возьмем какие-нибудь инструменты из машины и продолжим исследовать территорию, общаться с другими персонажами, с другими героями. Все, ребята, спасибо за просмотр. Оставляйте комментарии. До встречи в следующих эпизодах. Пока, ребята.